Hi YouTube, and this is JTrain997, and I'm back this time with my review of the Green Lantern Movie Master Series 3, Hal Jordan with Bzzd. Now, of course, this is the maskless Hal Jordan, and I've got to say, right off the bat, I knew he came with Bzzd, or however you say his name, as well as a power ring, but what I didn't know is he lacks a piece of parallax. No collect and connect in this packaging, and as you can see on the back here, they removed the numbering from the figures and they removed the image of parallax, and they just have a bigger picture of him. So I was a little disappointed because I ordered these off BigBadToyStore.com where they don't show you the packaging, so the guy just shows up and no parallax piece. But enough about that. As I've already said, he comes with the power ring, which appears to be of a nicer quality than the one in the 3 3/4 inch line, Bzzd, and a base. Once again, nothing particularly interesting about the back. There's not even a read-up, so there's nothing to say. So, let's open him up. And here we have maskless Hal Jordan out of packaging. Now, before we go into the actual figure, I was right. This is much nicer quality than the one we're getting in the 3 3/4 inch line. This appears to be one of the die-cast metal ones that Toys R Us had on, like, the little keychain. So I'm really impressed with this, mainly because it actually fits me. Now, before you're probably like, J-Term, why is that such a big deal? I'm a big guy. I stand 6'6". And the last Green Lantern ring I bought that wasn't a cheapy plastic one was this one. And you can see I wore this thing constantly about a year ago. And it was a cheaper ring. It quickly wore down. All the color faded off. And this is a size 11. This one doesn't even fit me anymore. Yet this one does. So this has got to be a size 12 ring. So, very nice. You know, I can fit it on my ring finger. A lot of people are probably going to be able to fit it on their index finger like it should be worn. But, beautiful detail on it as well. As you can see there, all the green detailing. This really nice metal. And I think this is, like I said, die-cast metal. If you look in there, you can see like chips and notches, and just a great ring. I'm really, you know, it's great that they gave us such a nice accessory. Now, Bzzd, if I'm saying his name right, little Green Lantern wasp here. The Green Hornet. You can see he's got his lantern logo back there. I can't really specify where he's got his ring. I'm not seeing it. A really nice little accessory. I wish they would have given us some way to attach him. As it stands right now, I'm probably going to try and get one of those pipe cleaners without all the furry crap attached and probably tie the end to a stinger and the end to like the back of a figure or something so he's like hovering. But really nice. No articulation on him, but some pretty nice detail. So, that being said, on to maskless Hal. He's on his base, which is standard Green Lantern Classics and DC Universe Classics base. Well, I mean, standard DC Universe Classics Movie Master Green Lantern base. At least on mine, they put his foot peg almost on the edge of the foot. Kind of unfortunate to see that, which is fine, though, because he stands perfectly fine without it. And I'm glad to see they actually swapped up the detail a little bit between this guy and the standard Green Lantern Hal. As you can see, mainly, this guy's costume's kind of got a completely different Green Lantern effect, or energy suit projection, I guess. That's much more green and bright, and over here it's kind of a darker metallic green, while his hands are really bright green. But other than that, it is pretty much the same figure. Oh, gotta get a close-up on the head sculpts. Of course, that's pretty decent. It looks somewhat like Ryan Reynolds. Over here, him with a mask. Let's pull this Hal off. So, also, if you follow my reviews, I complained about the Hal Jordan's right knee being kind of an issue because it was really loose out of packaging. This one does not have such an issue. I mentioned that because I had a lot of people say they had the same issue with their Hal Jordan. His head does a full 360, as well as some slight up and down. Arms are on a ball joint, go forward, do a 360. No bicep articulation. Bend at the elbow, and spin at the wrist. No main abdomen joint. Turns at the waist, same for both arms. Legs go forward, back, out, bend and spin at the knee, and have an ankle joint. So some pretty nice articulation on maskless Hal. Maskless Hal. So this line is running you about $13. I mean, $15. I can't think today. At most stores. I'm actually pretty impressed with maskless Hal, which is saying a lot because this was one of those figures I'm like, oh my god, are we going into the cheap gimmicks, the rehashing of figures already? And even though that's what he is at his core, he comes with a pretty different body detailing. You know, the no mask is okay, because in the movie he didn't wear a mask a lot. He comes with Bzzd, which I wish would have gotten some sort of flying base. A really nice metal ring, which I'm pretty happy with. He still has his hand open. He could have just as easily came with a lantern and a piece of parallax. Had he come with a lantern and a piece of parallax, I would be in love with this guy. But as he stands, he's just a really solid pick of my book. I'm really digging him. And that being said, this is JTrain997, and I'll see you soon, YouTube.